What is going on, guys? BlazeShadowThorn here. I'm back again with a Wi-Fi battle for you against a good friend of mine known as the BeastlyGible. He hasn't been uploading recently as of late, but he plans on starting back up again. So if you could drop by his channel, that'd be great. Leave him a subscription if you enjoy some of his last recent uploads, I guess. But anyways, looking over at his team, pretty threatening team. You know, he's got the legendary dog trio. He's got an Excadrill, which, you know, Excadrill is a pretty strong Pokemon, and my team is incredibly threatened by him, especially since it's most likely Mold Breaker Scarf combination, which means my Tentacruel, my Mega Camerupt, and my Gengar are not safe from this thing. He also has a Mega Sceptile and then a Jirachi, which I'm not entirely sure what that Jirachi could be. It could be defensive, it could be specially defensive, it could be Scarfed, it could be Specs, it could be Flinching Para. There's so many combinations I think could be. I don't know what it is. Looking over at my team I got a Malamar, because no one really uses Malamar. I got the Tentacruel for some defense. I never really, it's a kind of weird team. I just threw together some stuff. I don't really have a good physical wall. I got a Mega Camerupt. I got a Scarf Gengar. I got Lemonade, the shiny Virizion. It's jolly. It's pretty cool. And then I have a Specs Explode for a bit of special pressure, you know, getting some nice pressure going on that. So anyways, let's get right on into the battle. It's gonna be leading off straight off that Jirachi. I'm gonna be leading off that Malamar right off the bat. I honestly expected him to switch because I have the super effective Night Slash. Why wouldn't I go for that? So thinking I'd be clever, I go for the superpower. Not only to get my +1 in attack and defense because I'm contrary, but you know, also to hit something pretty hard. Stays and goes for Stealth Rocks, you know. I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I need this thing up hard next turn with a Night Slash, so you know, it's all good. Goes for Thunder Wave, and I'm like, well, Malamar, you're slow anyways. I mean, Malamar is like what, base 60 speed? I don't even know, but it's pretty slow. That's all I know. But I don't get paralyzed, which is pretty cool. Go for a Night Slash, does a lot of damage, and I end up just knocking out this Jirachi, which is like swag. I don't have to worry about this thing anymore. This is gonna go out into the Suicune, so I'm like, well, the good news is he did paralyze me, so I can't get burned from the Scald, because then this Crocoon would just be a royal pain to deal with. So he's gonna set up a Calm Mind. Like, okay, fine. Assuming I don't get paralyzed, I can go for like a superpower or something, and then knock you out with a Psycho Cut or a Night Slash. But I get paralyzed. So I'm like, all right, one para. No, it's fine. I can go for a Scald. It does a little bit of damage, but not a whole lot, and I get paralyzed again because I believe I'm a Assault Vest actually, which is why it's doing so little. So I get paralyzed 2 paras in a row. It's fine. I get paralyzed 3 times in a row. So needless to say, I'm getting a little bit annoyed. He's gonna go for another Scald. It's fine. To bring me down to a low amount of HP. Thankfully I don't get para. I'm able to go for a Night Slash. Hopefully do a little bit of damage. I do a little bit of damage for being at +1. Most likely bold, max defense, max HP because it's a Crocoon. He's gonna kill me off this next Scald. So I'm like, well, Malamar, you got rid of the Jirachi, which is cool. Then you ended up getting paralyzed 3 times in a row and died off to this Crocoon. So really, you did nothing. Get the hell out of my screen. So I'm gonna go out into Lemonade because let me tell you something about Lemonade. It's shiny. It's caught in the Heal Ball, 5 IVs, Hoenn, Jolly. Gonna go for a Leaf Blade. I don't have an item on this thing. I do believe I meant to put like leftovers or a sash on it, but it does a nice amount of damage. He goes for a Scald. I'm like, okay, don't burn me, please. And never, guess what? Lemonade is just like, no, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not getting burned. No. So Lemonade doesn't get burned. But I'm scared, so I'm gonna set up a Sword Stance because, you know, Lemonade, you just gotta get bulky and stuff like that. He ends up over predicting, goes for a Rest. I'm like, yeah, So, even though I'm pretty sure this Crocoon has a Rest because it's Rest, Sleep Talk, Calm Mind, Scald. That's the set. I'm pretty sure a +2 Sword Stance should be doing a lot of damage. It does. It almost knocks it out. It goes for a Sleep Talk. So I'm like, all right, you got a 1 in 3 chance of hitting Scald, then a 30% chance of getting a burn. Let's see how lucky you are. He ends up getting the Scald, so I'm like, don't burn me, please. But even if he does burn me, I did get up that Sword Stance, so I would still be at neutral. But he doesn't burn me, which is like, okay. So 2 Scalds doesn't get burned me. I get paralyzed 3 times. Hax is starting to level itself out a bit. It's gonna go for another Leaf Blade. Knocks out the Crocoon, which is great because I always have trouble with Crocoon. Especially on Showdown. I was part of a league a long time ago. Every time someone brought in a Crocoon, I almost always lost against it. I could not deal with it. I could not deal with it. So he's going to go out into the Sceptile now. He's going to Mega Evolve with the Sceptile. I see a lot of Mega Sceptiles running around. You know, I'm not quite sure what to think about it. I haven't used one personally, so, you know, that's that. He's going to go for a Dragon Pulse. I'm like, come on, Lemonade. You can just critical hit. Is a crit. Without a crit, I might have been able to live, go off like a close combat or something. Might have been able to do a lot of damage, but unfortunately, that's not the case. I'm going to go out in my camera up right here. I know he has that Entei there, but for some reason, I really thought he'd stay in here, predicting me to go for like an Earth Power or something. So I do make the safe play, Mega Evolve, and go straight away for the Heat Wave. I mean, I should have probably predicted the Entei to come in here, because, like, I don't really know, but I really thought he'd overpredict right there, so, you know, that's that. But anyway, hey, look, it's a nice Mega Camera Up to switch. Mega Camera Up is cool. I like Mega Camera Up, but anyways, Heat Wave's gonna happen. It's gonna do a little bit of damage. I'm not even sure if this Camera Up is, like, properly EV trained or not. I don't really know that for a fact, but anyways, take a chance, stay in here. He ends up having Stone Edge over Bulldoze, which is great for me. If he had Bulldoze, I would have died for sure. But I am able to take the Stone Edge, live it, and retaliate back with the Earth Power, knocking out the Entei, which is just fantastic. He's going to go back out into the Sceptile. This Sceptile is beginning to be a big problem for me, just because I did not bring my Mamoswine. If I brought my Mamoswine, it would not be such a problem because, you know, Ice Shard, 4 times super effective, outspeeds, plus I'm Scarf too, so I could have gone for like an Icicle Crash. Definitely been able to knock this thing out. So I go out into my Tentacruel right here. And I'm thinking he's going to go for like a Leaf Storm or something, try and knock me out. But he ends up switching out. He ends up going out into the Excadrill, which is a really risky play. Because if I would have went for a Scald, it would have been fantastic. And this Excadrill would have been taken out. If not, have the possibility of getting burned. Probably taking around 40 to 50%. But I go for a Miracle, playing it safe. And now I'm forced to basically switch out in Death Thought or something. Because Earthquake's coming my way. And I have a Gengar left, which can't take an Earthquake. So basically... I have to switch out to this X-Cloud. I basically have to sack off this X-Cloud, which really sucks. Because I am able to take an Earthquake, but I get 2 KO'd by it, so it really doesn't matter regardless. So I do end up losing this X-Cloud, which kind of sucks. So, you know, X-Cloud, it's great, especially offensive power. Like, definitely puts pressure on my opponent, but it just didn't do anything right here. I bring in Miss Sinister, my Gengar right here. The thing about this is, I don't feel Shadow Ball would knock out this Excadrill. I could have done a Calc on it, but I wasn't feeling it would kill. So I go for the risky play. I basically, what I do here is I could have risked it, went for the Shadow Ball. If I would have knocked it out, I would have had a shot at winning. But I basically kind of admit defeat right here by going for the Destiny Bond, knocking out this Excadrill. Well, it basically comes down to min-max damage roll because he has a Raikou and a freaking the Sceptile here. And I know I'm max special attack, max special defense, max HP, and I have Mirror Coat, so I know I can take a Thunderbolt. I'm not sure how well I can take a Thunderbolt, but I know I can take a Thunderbolt. I take it pretty decently considering, you know, super effective move, might be Life Orb, might be Specs. But anyways, I knock it out with a Mirror Coat, so I'm like, it all comes down to this. How well can I take this next Grass attack? If I can take it and do enough damage with Mirror Coat, I'll be able to win this game, but if not, I'm in a very bad position is what I'm trying to say. So he's gonna go for a Giga Drain, and I'm like, come on, live. And I live on 9 HP, and I have Liquid Ooze, and I'm gonna go for a Mirror Coat. Right here, he thought he lost because he thought I had Sludge Bomb, but I actually carry Knockoff over Sludge Bomb because I feel Knockoff is one of those moves where, I mean, it's just to get rid of an item, and, you know, there's not really that much situation where Sludge Bomb, like, Fairies, I mean, I have Scald, so I really don't feel like Fairies are that big of a deal. But anyways, unfortunately for me, he lives, he said, on 5 HP from the Giga Drain, so it really sucks. It was a close match, you know, 1-0, 5 HP, but I do end up losing, so, you know, that's going to be the game. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment. Definitely check out the BeastlyGible's channel. It can be down in the description below. And, yeah, I will see you all next Wi-Fi battle. Bye.